What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? You already know it is the pre-snap read, and we back with another one. So hey, we got it's week four. We week by week we just clocking it down until we end up in Atlanta. But you already know who I am. Bridges on top. This is pre-snap read, and I can't do my show without co-host. Without my co-host, I can't do the show without my co-host. I got my team back together. Jerry gonna be a little late, but I got the lovely lady, free snap read. You already know she here from the boot. Get the gat, get the gat, get the gat. LSU, then went to FAMU. Now she at North Carolina Central. I'm about to be 3 degrees up. Call her three like LaMelo out here. We talking about Robin McGee or AKA Robin McThree. Robin McThree out here. Robin McThree out here.
How
What's
y'all
up with you?
doing? What's up? What's up? We are back in action. Yay!
Heck
We're
yeah.
here.
Yeah, heck
I'm trying
yeah.
to survive, man. I'm trying to survive.
I feel you. Robin, tell the people what you had going on last week. You
Listen,
MIA.
school is kicking my astronaut, man. It is getting to me. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like second year. They say that's when they work you for real, and I'm feeling it. But I mean, coasting. Yeah, I'm trying to get my little. Every week I feel like I'm saying this. I'm trying to get a routine. I'm trying to get some consistency. But like every day, there's something different. I get thrown, and I'm like, all right, I gotta be quick. I gotta be ready. So. But other than that, man, I'm ready and I'm happy to be back. Ryan, what is up with you? What's going on?
Man, baseball. They just announced that they getting a new stadium, so that's gonna be in the future.
In Tampa?
Yeah, they get a new stadium now. Sure, gonna be indoor.
I got
Gonna have little shopping areas.
Indoors.
It's gonna have hotels. It's gonna have apartments. It's gonna have things you can do outside and inside. So
Yeah.
shoot,
I like that. I like that. Get a little versatility.
Yeah. So you can be at the game without being in the game.
Right. Still supportive, but do what you want to do.
Exactly. You can do two things at one time. You can be at the game, but not in the game.
So you're saying you can never really go bored.
Yeah.
The environment because
exactly.
We need that. Yeah.
We need more of that. More money, more flowing, more jobs. People want jobs. More jobs. People need the jobs. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. And we're in the playoffs. So we're just trying to figure out what seed we is, either the wild card or first place. So baseball different from football. The best record, you kind of get to buy, but your team in the same division as you, and both y'all got the best record, you either can get the first place or you gotta go to the wild card. So just baseball is just different. But that I'm good. Got some stuff down the pipeline, but I'm good.
Okay, now. Good luck. Yes, sir. But we ready to talk about this football. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's talk about this because I feel like we've alluded to this before. I know, okay, here's the thing, right? Talk about, and you need to kind of educate me on this because I don't exactly as far as the differences between the two, right? Because I know that XFL kind of was in the news about it being like the step down below NFL, right? But like USFL, like it's kind of its own thing as well. So like, what is the difference between XFL and USFL? Because I really have never known if there is a difference between the two.
To be honest with you, Robin, here go Jerry. Shout out to my boy Jay Good. With the bros and everything. You get a little introduction because you were kind of late. I could have did you the whole shebang,
but I don't need all that. It's your show, man. It's your. Hey, you got it. You the big shebang.
Hold up. This is our show. This ain't.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is our show. We pull a collective in this together. Because if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be no pre-snap read. So
Ooh, it
yeah,
just be a free snap. We ain't reading nothing.
We
yeah,
ain't
nah,
read nothing. Look, and
nah.
speaking of reading, Jerry, let me catch you up to speed because I feel like you and Ron can kind of educate me on this. But okay, so XFL and USFL are talking about merging. Hasn't happened yet, y'all. We're just in the potentials, right? So
Mhm.
my question was, is there a difference between like XFL and USFL as far as like, the format of the game, like what they highlight versus others, like what is the overall difference between the two since they are thinking about merging?
To me, it's not very much of a difference between the two. I think XFL is highlighted a little bit more. I feel like the XFL is almost seen as a funner league, more
Yeah.
of an entertainment side, where the USFL is like more of a serious professional. And I feel like the
We
XFL,
just football. That's what
right,
we just football.
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
And the XFL has more of an entertainment side to it, which I think will help them out in the long run. Which I mean, now it's not really a long run for either one of them. They kind of merged together. So,
Like, is this a good idea? Do we? Because I
um,
know for me, I was trying to figure out whether one was going to outweigh the other,
right,
right? Like, because I feel like that was kind of like what we were losing. I was telling Ryan, like, we have talked about this about like the tiers of football. Of course,
right,
NFL is at the tippy top. And then, like, right below that, arguably, it'll either be XFL or USFL, depending on like what you view as the priority of football. Either it's just like how you explain USFL, where it's strictly football, or you got XFL that has like a little bit more entertainment value to it, but it's still football at the end of the day. So
um,
I'm like, what y'all trying to do? Like, what is this merger gonna prove just for you guys to have a sustainable, like, I guess, organization? Because I feel like this is one of those things where like a house divided will never stand. Let's just
right.
Yeah.
let's just come together. But
Yeah.
Ryan, let me know your thoughts. I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to learn something.
So with me, it's basically like, okay, like how all the all the all the major league companies as far as like the NFL, the NBA had a merger.
Yeah.
A lot of people, if you don't, they don't know that that's how they came a conglomerate or a big league or something. They had a merger. So it's basically, let me help you help me. Let
Yeah.
We got the finances, we got more teams, we can make this a big shebang. XFL and USFL already have the viewerships. Like that's not a problem. The
Right.
viewerships, the eyeballs, getting people to the NFL, that's not the problem. I think more so the problem is trying to have a financial backing.
Right.
Yeah, so that was more the thing. And like Jerry said, XFL, to me, XFL sound more sexier. It sounds like it just sounds better. It rolls off the tongue.
Right.
It has everything you can imagine.
Right.
It's just the only thing that I say that's a downfall. It doesn't have that many teams.
Right.
So then you have the USFL. It doesn't have the marketing ability. It doesn't have the excitement that the XFL has, but it has good quality athletes that can go to that next level.
Yeah.
And
I
you
can
have like
see
good
that.
quality athletes and bring that marketing in with the Rock and everything. You have a whole conglomerate, and you can base your budget off that, and whatever the sky's the moon is the sky, however you want to say
Yeah,
it.
I agree with that, Ron. But you got to think of it from a business standpoint. If you have $1 million product, but you don't have the ability to market in the correct way, how valuable is your product? Like, if nobody knows about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt like the USFL really needed the XFL more than the other way around.
Yeah.
That
Well, I don't know, Jerry, because I feel like the USFL has a lot more history than the XFL because the USFL was existing before and then they just kind of like stopped and then they came back in different ways and they rebranded themselves. So I feel like I don't know. I wouldn't say that the USFL has more to offer than the XFL, like as far as the reverse of what you just explained, but I feel like they have separate strengths that could essentially balance out each other. Like we just said, XFL has the entertainment value, probably a little bit more of a fan base than the USFL, but like the USFL has that, okay, we're gonna take football seriously. Like this isn't like the Pee Wee leagues of football. Like we want to make it so that it has a value of players that may not be able to get to the league at the national level, but has a second tier. But I'm almost thinking like, is this supposed to be? I'm thinking of like different sports, and you kind of mentioned this, Ron, of like, basketball has their little thing, but like, is this supposed to be like the G League, you know what I'm saying? Or like the minor league baseball? Like, is it supposed to be kind of comparable of like, okay, those who didn't make it to the NFL, y'all got this? Or is it a separate entity that's like, hey, you can be just as good. We want y'all to come over here, because I think that's going to cater into how successful they are.
I think it's a second tier league.
Mm.
I think it's what do they call it? A pipeline league.
Okay.
From what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of guys from the USFL. I've seen more guys from the XFL get a shot than the USFL get a shot. That's why the XFL will be a little bit tier higher than them. But with them combining, it has to be like a second tier, because they're not going to be paying them what the NFL paying.
Absolutely.
So if you're not paying what NFL paying, you ain't going to expect to get the talent NFL gets. So
right,
the way it's the same tier as the NFL. It has to be like a G League, or
Yeah.
But the thing about this, Robin, is this feeder league is more exciting than any other minor league or G league that's going right now.
Mm-hmm. I do. Yeah, I agree.
Because you'll never get almost a 1.1 million eyeballs on a minor league baseball team or a G League basketball team. But It's crazy that you can get 1.1 million eyeballs on basically a minor league football team.
Right.
Why is that
crazy? So
why do you think that is?
I mean, if first is God, then it's football in America. So clearly,
all right.
clearly,
football. I know that's right.
We all lived in the South. It's God, then it's football.
Yeah. But I also think, in addition to that, is like the names that are associated with, like, even just talking about the XFL, like you got The Rock, like you got him, that even last year, well, not last year, but the previous year, when XFL was supposed to be a thing, it still didn't get as much attention as what it's doing right now. And I think that does kind of set apart what the success is moving forward, and probably why they feel more like encouraged to be like, all right, let's just join forces, because we have some strengths over here, you got some strengths over there. Especially, like I said, because the USFL did rebrand and they're going into their second season, and last season apparently was not that bad. So I'm just like, it depends on how they're gonna look at it too, because like we're gonna look at it as like, okay, it could be like a minor league football team, so to speak. But I feel like if people start taking this like dead ass serious, like I have a feeling that they're going to be like, oh, this could be the second tier to NFL, when really it's not. Like, I don't even know if that's their business plan. Like, I would be very, very interested in seeing, like, what are y'all's thoughts with this? Like, what is the point? What is the purpose? Because we can come up with our own things, but if y'all don't explicitly say what's going on, it's like, all right, first season could be cool, but what about the next?
I know for me, well, this is my last statement. I know, like, The Rock talked about this, like, I think on was the pivot. He was like, he's not trying to compete with the NFL. That's it. That was his number one goal. He said he was trying to make a partnership. So it's not trying to compete. It's just trying to, basically, if you know The Rock story, it's trying to give these players another chance.
Yeah.
So that's what it really is at the end of the day.
Okay.
To be honest, I would have done that if that was around when I was playing. Because I would have taken that route instead of trying to go, because I had a shot with Canadian ball, but I was like, man, I ain't really trying to go to Canada to play ball.
Right.
I would have been dead, eat maple syrup and pancake.
I ain't trying to do that. So I mean,
I'm trying to do that. Shoot.
Ron said, I'm not worried about you.
Are you going, Ron?
Maple syrup and pancakes. Hey, shoot.
More power to you. I'm not going over there.
I'm Canadian, eh? Maple syrup and pancakes. What?
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that, Jerry, because it was just that, and then like, was Arena League like how old is Arena League too?
Arena League is
really kind of old.
Yeah.
Arena League is looked at a lot differently than XFL.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a completely different game.
Yeah, Arena League is kind of like semi-pro. Like that's kind of, to me, it's not.
That's like the NFL. That's like the NFL street, basically. NFL street.
Not street. Like street basketball, you got Arena League.
Well, NFL street, boy, you ain't have no jersey over your shoulder pad. That's what you say.
Chill out.
That's it.
Heck.
But my last thing, like for, I still think like the USFL was kind of lower. I think they really, like, I don't know. I really feel like they contacted The Rock, like, hey, let's merge. I don't think The Rock contacted them, because to me, like, you think about the backing The Rock has. He has, like, it kind of reminds me, it's not on the same level, nowhere close, but it's similar to how hot Dion was coming in versus an older team that's been around for thousands of years, like the USFL. He came in hot. He has the attention of a lot of people when it comes to second-tier leagues, the same way Dion has the attention, but he may be newer. So that's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah, I can see that. For sure. I'm excited to see if they actually come together and merge, because it's still talk, y'all. It hasn't been decided, but I can see it.
Definitely. Well, hopefully this is a good major move for them. But but let's talk about this HBCU football recap. Before we talk about it, though, I gotta bring somebody on, because he y'all been missing. He got a bone to pick with y'all. Every time he come on the show, y'all ain't on the show. Every time he in the kitchen,
man,
y'all back there in the room. Every time he come around, y'all on vacation. Here's my boy from Blitz City, the mayor himself from Blitz City. I'm talking about my boy Kobe.
We're back.
What's going on, y'all? Where y'all been at, though? That's the question.
Listen. I'm out here fighting for my life in school, okay? I don't want to hear nothing unless you're trying to pay a loan, okay?
Hey, working in
Africa. Still paying off my own loans.
Look, exactly.
I tell you right now, it's no joke. They working from sun up to sundown 7 days a week. So
I feel you on that.
Cleaning up.
Good to see y'all, though.
Just see you too.
Heck yeah. I was like, man, I gotta bring my boy back on, because he in it with us. He was on the first inaugural show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was on the inaugural show with us, man. So I had to bring you back on with the game, man. I definitely had to bring you back on with the game. But let's talk about this one right here.
I called it. I said it, and y'all was shivering in y'all boots, because y'all was like, "Ooh, how we go in? How is it?"
No, I ain't talking that about how.
I don't hear nothing.
Hey, what that commercial say? Flag on the play, run the replay back. We got that.
That's what I said.
We got the numbers. What was the scores? I know. I said Hampton.
I said Hampton.
Yeah, I think all of us said no. Well,
You
said Howard.
I said Howard.
You said Howard. Now I ain't gonna lie.
Ryan, what did you say?
I said, hey, you know, I never pick Howard. I will never pick Howard after they did to the last year.
They don't be taking football serious, but this was a good game.
This was a good.
Robin,
I ain't gonna lie. They had me scared. I was like, dang. Had me scared.
I said, hold on, just hold on. They're coming home.
I was like, I ain't gonna lie, they had me scared. I gotta come on here. Yeah, I can't talk no more junk for a whole year. I was like, they got me scared.
No, but Kobe, you said that Howard was gonna win. Walk us through it. What surprised you?
Oh man, it was
a good game. It really was a good game.
I thought Howard had all the momentum after coming off that almost comeback win over in the FBS up on the Eastern Michigan. I'm thinking, okay, they finally put the pieces together. This is their year. North Carolina Central was the only one who stood in their way of being in Atlanta. Like, they finally got it together, and then this happens. I'm so tired of Hampton, bro.
Why are you
I'm so
tired?
Every time I bet against them, I'm wrong. I don't know what it is about that school.
Bruh, don't bet against them. Bruh. I'm trying to bet. They're the real HU. It is the real HU. Don't bet against them.
I don't think your issue is betting against Hampton. I think your issue is betting for Howard.
True.
That is the key.
True, but they let me down a lot, bro.
Oh God.
Because Howard, look, Hampton said, I'm gonna just let y'all finish. I'm gonna be quiet. But as soon as y'all leave, I'll be talking again. Okay. I said, wow. But no, I'm not gonna hold you. Hampton literally surprised me as well. Because I was like, okay, Howard coming through, all the way up until the third quarter. And then I feel like either Howard got a little too cocky, or it was the situation of Hampton just took advantage of the situation and ran with it, because their momentum began by that second quarter. They were gone. So
like you said, by that second quarter, like you said, Robin, Hampton kind of turned on the second gear. They scored 14 in the second, 3 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. Like literally, they was down, and they had to literally come back. So, they came back and basically did their thing, and I'm so glad they did.
I think this Hampton team is a lot better than what they get credit for.
That too.
Because the way that they looked in that second half, man, second quarter to the second half, man, it was a lot different from what I thought they were going to look.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, they're in the Coastal Athletic Conference, so I mean they can beat some teams here. They can beat some teams in their conference. They just got to finish strong, man. They just got to finish strong. So shout out to Hampton. I ain't gonna say shout out to Howard because they don't care about football. Because they
don't care.
No, they don't. If they Robin, if they would have cared, they would have won the game.
But they got more, games coming up. I think they're gonna be fine. But I think they just didn't finish. That's the simple thing. They did not finish.
Robin,
they started, but they did not.
Hold on, Robin. Let me put this in your terms. You care about school, right?
Come on, I do.
So are you going to finish?
And then.
Okay, then. So if they cared about football,
but I don't go to Howard. I'll go to a school that finished. Okay, don't worry about me and my.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Hey, don't worry about it, Mr. Winston-Salem State. All right. Don't worry about me.
I got my ring. I'm good. I got 4.
And we got ours, okay? Because you lost that game that we had y'all just a couple weeks ago. Don't think I forgot. Come on now.
It won't back off you had on Saturday.
Come on, Ryan. Go to the next game.
Okay.
Please go.
Say something. Say something.
Boy, in this game, somebody say their damn job. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to go the way it needed to.
Jerry, no, this not. Jerry got to talk about this. He ready for a SWAT game.
No.
He ready for a SWAT game.
What?
I got them boys ready. And goddamn lost.
No, he always do that. Like, he always be like doing the little. He did that, bro. Like, but the thing is, we backed it up. We be walking out, crawling out on all fours, back and left, and we won by 40 points. You can't like that and lose, dog.
Yeah.
We had Southern is a bad team. Southern's not a bad squad.
They're not.
At least it wasn't, Pine Bluff or Mississippi Valley, somebody that's considerably always having a worse record than Southern. So I'm not too mad. I thought it was gonna be closer. I think I actually picked them to win. So I'm a little disappointed in my dog, man. But hey, Southern has a good program, so it ain't too bad.
I know I picked Alabama.
I picked it. I picked your road dog too. Your road dog let me down.
He let all us down.
He let me down. He let me down. But that's a testament to Coach Dooley. Like, to be honest with you, just losing those couple of games, people was literally was on his head about losing those games, and he came out and won. Even though it's by 10 points, you still won the game. So, you know, that's something to look positive on. That's something to say, hey, let's go into next week and do what we got to do so we can continue this winning streak so I can keep my damn job. So,
and to me, it's kind of different because, you know, Coach Maynard is an offensive-minded head coach. All the coaches I know from there are offensive-minded head coaches besides Coach Bulwer. He's a great defensive coordinator. I mean, if you score 20 points a game, that's not really that bad of a game as far as defensive coordinator. But 10 points, you ain't gonna win no game scoring 10 points.
Yeah.
And that's the other point, you know.
Unless you in like the 1980s, man. Shoot.
Right.
Yeah. You can't win with that. All you need is 21. Shoot, that's all you need. If you got a real good defense, all you need is 21 points. Put 21 points on the board.
If they would have did that, dog, they would have won.
Yeah.
Literally. Because it would have been 21-20.
That's all you gotta do in football. If you put 21 points up, you got a good defense. You can win all the games. You can't shoot. Don't matter if you only have 100 yards on offense. As long as you put 21 points on that board, shoot, let the defense do the talking.
So do we feel like this is going to provide some momentum for Southern? Because they need some. They play Arkansas, you know. They have a bye week this weekend. They play Arkansas coming off of their bye week. So Arkansas Pine Bluff. I think that could be a really good idea for them to kind of collaborate, figure out what went well.
But go ahead.
Go ahead, Kobe.
Oh no, I was just saying, they'll win that game versus Arkansas Pine Bluff, for sure. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, because Southern has to bye this week, so they get to rest and figure out really what's working and what's not. And like you said, Robin, Alabama A&M play Arkansas Pine Bluff, which that's on the Thursday. They can't take this team lightly though, because this is a different Arkansas Pine Bluff from what we've been seeing. This team really got some sneaky players that can play. So they don't need to overlook this one. Look at Jared.
Sure.
Okay. All right, Jared. When we come back here and your coach lost, and your coach is 0-2 in the SWAC, and he talk about he only get paid for SWAC games. You gonna have to back him up.
Look, dog. I'm not buying this new team because everybody says we're a different team from last year. And they come up doing about the same record every year. I don't know any team that's been as bad as some of these worst teams come back next year and win 500 plus games. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Do y'all know anybody?
I don't know nobody. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm Switzerland.
I'm just saying that first game they played Tulsa 42-7. Next game they played Tennessee State. It was 24-14. They beat Miles, which that's a testament because a lot of HBCUs somehow, some way losing to these D2 schools. So they did beat Miles.
Well, Miles is a D2 school.
Yeah.
Because I saw that they won by 1 point or something like that.
Alabama State.
Exactly. So Miles do got that stick though. So, but I mean. We'll see what's what. We'll see what's what tomorrow. We'll definitely see what's what tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Now I don't know too much about Gardner Webb, but isn't this a great thing that TSU won against Gardner Webb?
Yeah. Robin, last second field goal.
I know that's right, and that's all you need because a win is a win.
Yeah. I don't think only helps Tennessee State. I think it also gives confidence to A&T. And A&T in that conference too?
Yeah, they're in that conference too.
Yeah, so I think it gives confidence to them. Like, say, hey, one HBCU already beat them. We can probably do the same thing. Because I think if A&T played Tennessee State, I think it'd be a good game.
Yeah.
And for real, when everybody was dropping these HBCU polls and these new rankings, I was wondering why Tennessee State was so high. And then I went back and I watched their last game versus Gardner Webb. This is a Gardner Webb team that played Appalachian State week 1, and they kept it close. Like that was a competitive game with a school who Power 5 schools don't even want to schedule because that can mess up their season. Like people know how good Appalachian State is. Knocked off Texas A&M last year when they were ranked number 6 in the country. Went to overtime with North Carolina. So for Tennessee State to beat this team, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a great win by them, man. And now I see why they ranked as high as they are, and I want to see what they got going forward. Draylon Ellis could play a little bit better though.
Yeah,
you know, like they could be that much better if Draylon Ellis plays a little bit better. But yeah, I like what they got going right now.
I think it's time for, Eddie George to go ahead and start getting them wins, man, and getting them conference championships, man, and get his program going in that winning direction, man, because I've been rooting for him for a long time.
Yeah, but I think we talked about it on this show. This is his 3rd year. Like, he should have all his players that he wants. He should have his coaching staff that he wants. Everything's there for him to be successful. Like right now, at this point in time, everything is there for him to have a legit winning season. You may not win the conference championship, but you need a winning season though this year.
Right.
I also saw pictures of him getting new athletic facilities on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
The concept design, did you see that? It was beautiful,
Yeah.
man.
Let me pull it up.
Things I
It
love.
was the locker
What did he say?
room, bro. It was nice.
Yeah. They're supposed to be getting all new stuff now. I think it's because the money they're about to be awarded to from the state, right?
I don't know. I just saw the pictures and like they said like that was in development or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay, great investment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
And Ron, let's get it on the screen, dog. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got it from the state, because a lot of these other institutions are suing the state. Like I think Alabama A&M and Alabama State both got their facilities because of a lawsuit. Like they got money from a lawsuit because the state wasn't giving money to A&M and Alabama State like they were funding the University of Alabama. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee State was in a similar situation where they were suing the state of Tennessee. So I'm not, Ron, that might have happened.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they.
Either they did it, Jerry, or they threatened to. Because the thing about it is, when you have a paper trail, because what people don't realize is like the money that HBCU are supposed to get, like it was a whole like executive order written by the president back in like the 80s, right? And the thing is naturally when you don't know about those laws and like those statutes and things like that, you don't bring it up because you just feel like it's not going to go anywhere. But I feel like if somebody was really smart in Tennessee State, which they probably are since this is occurring, one or two things. They did exactly what you said, Jerry, or they have all the paperwork that shows them. And if they bring it out into the light, then honestly, that'll probably bring in them more money, because then you got to worry about back pay because of the money that you should have received at the time that you should have and you didn't. So I'm wondering if that's let's get that money. So I'm wondering if they set up a deal. Probably it's like, okay, this is what, let's be quiet, don't say nothing, we'll give you this and we'll continue to give you more. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope they do it right. Don't just, this ain't no one and done. Continue.
Yeah, it's taking
I mean, they got a good president, so I'm feeling like they should do good. I think everybody's on one accord there. That's how I feel. Not a lot of schools are on one accord as far as like the AD, the president, and the coach. So they're all on one accord with it. So,
one thing I'll say, and if this team, once these facilities are, finished up And if Eddie George is still there doing his thing, man, this team is going to be a lot better than what you see right now. They're going to be one of the top HBCUs in football because you already got a superstar head coach. A lot of guys want to play for somebody that's played in the league before. The guy has a big experience. Not only that, he's a Hall of Famer. So, so everybody want to play for them.
Oh yeah, I just can't wait to FAMU do a home and home. That's what I want right now. Sure.
You said you want FAMU to do what?
Do a home and home with Tennessee State.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We need that. We need that coach. Really.
I love bands, but I love football too. But I definitely want to see them go ahead at the aristocratic brands at TSU and then March 100.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Definitely. So, Kobe, I know you're talking about them power rankings. Boy, some people got some effed up power rankings. That's what.
My God, boy!
Boy, I'm talking about Robin. I'm talking about they had FAMU at number like 5.
Crazy.
Out of what?
Craziness.
Out of 10.
Listen, I don't care how much
5 out of 5.
FAMU, bro. You gotta be real.
5 out of 2.
Listen, look, somebody ain't doing
I
their
couldn't
job.
comprehend. Then I saw one rating. They didn't even have North Carolina Central at the top. They had somebody else.
Don't piss me off.
Somebody had North Carolina Central number 5. I ain't gonna say who.
I seen that.
I don't.
Does it start with a T?
Hey,
I know who it is if it starts with a T. Boy.
Y'all go ahead and start the segment. I gotta go.
I didn't know Simona did that.
Hey,
that's crazy.
If you ain't got North Carolina Central or FAMU in your top 3 or even top 2, your whole thing is off, dog.
Come on, man. Who would do me like this?
You're smoking crack, but this is the pre-snap read. We ain't
right. That's what I was about to ask you, Ron. What is the right one? Let's get the right one.
Now, this is the right one. I do mine week from week. I look at the record. I look at your overall. I just don't look at one game. I look at overall. I look at from week 0 to week 3. That's what I do. And I say, okay, you won that game, you lost that game. You got your ass beat this game. So I kind of got to put it up and down. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we looking at right here. This is what we looking at. I think this is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
hold on. Wait a minute.
So we got North Carolina Central at number 1, which the champs should be there. The only loss is the UCLA. That's a top school. You know what I'm saying? FAMU. Number 2, we getting there. We getting there. Our only loss was to South Tampa. So hey, shoot, we good. We shouldn't have lost that one. We played a really good game. Turnovers killed us. Last week, Tennessee State. Guess where they was at? They was at the lower half. They was at number 7. I bumped them up to number 3 because they beat Gardner-Webb. They beat a team that went into the playoffs last year. So I could not put them in my top 5. I had to because they beat a well-caliber team. You know what I'm saying? JSU. The only reason why they're at number 4, because they got their butt whooped last week. Yeah, they got the butt whooped.
Yeah, that's Texas State though. Them boys.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, they did win I think they won no, they didn't win no SWAT game. Did they win the SWAT game?
They beat Southern.
They beat Southern.
They did say Southern. So they won their conference game, so I had to put them up there. Hampton. I think Hampton was like number 3, bumped them down. They kind of struggled against Howard. Last second thing. I think number 5 is a good fitting spot for them. Morgan State, still a good team. 1 and 2.
They're gonna be higher by the time the season over with.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be a better team. I think they play Richmond. Alcorn beat Manise. Another good FCS school. Had to put them at number 7.
I'm tired of giving them that out though.
What's
it's
up?
always McNeese. Like HBCUs always want to put McNeese on the schedule and get that win. I'm tired of giving them that out, but I'm gonna let it slide this time.
You gonna let it slide? Okay.
No more.
Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. When somebody play McNeese, I gotta look at it differently.
I'm tired of it. He's always doing that.
It's a cop out for sure.
Okay.
It is.
Got you.
I would have done as well.
Tied for number 8 spot is Southern, PV, and Grambling. I think this week we'll definitely know like who's really top 10 as far as them 3 spots down at the bottom. So, what y'all think?
I like it.
I think it started off strong. Started off strong.
I like this. The more I like it is because I really want fam in Central.
To be in Atlanta.
I just done it. Like, this is a prayer that I pray every night. I'm just like, Lord, protect all the players, but also, if you have the time, just go ahead and put this on your schedule for December. Just go ahead and slide that together. Yeah, I want to see that holistically. But please continue.
That would be a really good matchup.
Yeah, it really would.
You know what I'm saying? The energy is impeccable. I want to make an honorable mention, though. It's not on this list. But I was looking at, so HBCU, they have their power rankings, of course, HBCU legends, for those of y'all don't know. And we don't really talk about Benedict, but Benedict is up there, 3-0, 2-0 in the SIC. I was like, we don't talk about them that much, but that's cool, right?
Shout out to Benedict. Shout out to my alma mater. You know, shout out to my alma mater.
But you know what though? If we gonna shout out Benedict, we gotta go right across the street and shout out Howard too. 3-0, best start in school history.
Okay.
Yeah. Who you say?
Allen.
Oh yeah.
Allen. Yeah.
Gotta shout out too.
Yeah. Gotta shout. Boy, hey, let me Robin. Let me tell y'all a funny story.
Oh God.
Funny story. So yeah, it's story time with Bridges on top. Story time with Bridges on top. So I was at Benedict one time, you know, doing my little thing, going to class, you know, being a good student. Tremendous student. So Allen had a party. So he was like, oh, look at Kobe. He already know the deal. So we crossed the street and we about like 15 deep. I'm like, if something happened, we just it's on and popping. So we went over there, we talking and we mingling, we having fun, you know. So you know, we kind of attracted a little crowd because we knew faces. We over here, you know, mingling with people. Next thing you know, somebody was talking to somebody's girlfriend. How we supposed to know that? Who's
talking? Who's talking to the girlfriend, Ron? I want to know.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So the next thing you know, they you know, he addressed them. They started arguing. Next thing you know, they outside. Next thing you know, guess what? one of our people that we came up with just straight snuck them.
It's always that one person.
I'm talking about Robin straight snuck him. Next thing you know,
group.
Yes.
See.
So next thing you know, Robin, it was like a movie scene. Next thing you know, he snuck on. Everybody pushing each other. Next thing you know, police showed up. We dip out. Robin still. No, this ain't in the story. It's in the story. Next thing you know, they found the boy that was in our group, and they was like, there go that nigga. And next thing you know, all you see is 30, 40 more come out of nowhere. He got jumped. And it was only 5 of us. We left. we left it.
No.
Don't let me tell you the situation. Let me tell you the situation. It was 5-on-5 at first. And I was like, okay, we good. It's 5-on-5. So one of us get beat up, you know what I'm saying? We Gucci.
Not you doing the math in the head. He said, okay, this is a one-on-one fight. Everybody has a person. Everybody chime in.
Then next thing you know, I saw like 30, 40 more people coming out my peripheral, and they started jumping him. I was like, oh, I'm out.
No way, you seen 30 people in a peripheral.
And if you understand how that campus is set up, you will see 30 people coming out your peripheral.
This man got the eyes of a fly, of a gnat.
But don't they say have your head on a swivel when you in a fight or when you in an environment like that? I had my head on a swivel.
Dang, bro, I can't believe y'all left y'all friend like that. Y'all could have taken him.
If it was truly 30 people, I might would have ran too, low key.
Hey man, when you get,
I'm gonna at least try to help him leave though. Like hit
Yeah,
somebody.
there you go. Grab that man out of there. Y'all wrong for that.
If I would have grabbed, I would have got jumped too. And nope.
It was no time.
Mama Bridges didn't send me to school to get jumped. She sent me to school to get them books, to jump on them books. I ain't trying to get jumped on.
I know that's right.
You
said, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I hope that young man is safe and sound all these years later. He probably trying.
I hope he is. But I hope he ain't watching the show. That's
what he's a whole motivational speaker right now. He be like, I remember that time my friends left me, but I still made it out on top. You feel me? You could do it too. Like I feel like that's what that young man is doing in life. I hope so. What Kodak Black said, I hope so.
I hope so.
He the real Bridges on top. You ain't on top, Ryan. He on top. He winning now.
Hey, if he is, he is. Yeah, if he is. Shoot. But at the end but guess what? At the end of the day, we'll fight to see another day.
I know that's right. I love the old school fighting.
But it's another day in the pre-snap reveal. And guess what time it is, Robin?
Please don't say it's City Boy time.
Call me. It's your favorite segment.
Yes, sir.
Guess what time it is, Jerry?
Guess
what time it is?
Sound like him is awful.
What time it is?
City Boy! City Boy! City Boy! City Boy!
It's time for the City Boy Wars, god dang it.
Please give it to him. Let's go.
It's time for the City Boy Wars. Kobe, like I said last week, boy, it's getting slim and slim every week, Kobe.
Slim.
It's getting slim. Last year we was having like 5, 6, 7 per show. Boy, we only having like 4, 3, 2.
It's like 3 people, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh, I literally had to, I was like, bruh, let me actually research and look and like I really had to look. I really had to look.
I gotta go watch film.
What?
It was a bad week, dog.
Yeah. But my boy Burris, running back, 6 carries, 111, 1 touchdown. Had to put him over there. He basically carried the team on his back, kind of, only 6 carries though.
Listen, that boy has been so consistent all season, man. The most consistent running back so far throughout these 3 weeks. My God, he's making plays since week 1, bro. I love his game.
Yep. Yeah. He has a strong game, man. I like him too, man. Because 6 carries for 111. you running the field, dog.
Definitely.
You running the field, so.
Definitely. He's the only player this year that his name popped up consistently. Like Kobe said, he's been consistent all year. So that's what you want in a running back. That's what you want in an athlete, just to stay consistent.
Right.
Then our next athlete, you might as well call them athletes. Harold Blood. One blood. Oh. One blood. Oh. That boy did it for Southern. 14 for 24, 205 and 1 touchdown. Pulled out the W, man.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That's a
good quarterback vibes, because we'll be talking about Southern, they quarterbacks. So that's good quarterback vibes. Especially you, Ryan, because you can look. I'll be listening. I'll be remembering. I said,
you
okay,
right, Robin. You right. You absolutely right, Robin. Because they quarterback last year. Well, he could hit the right side of the Pentagon if he had to.
I remember.
he couldn't even hit the Pentagon if he had to. But shout out to One Blood. That's your nickname, One Blood. God dang it, shoot. But they better play the game next week. Every time he come out, every time he make a first down, One Blood. Oh. Well, they better play that to they go to the SWAC championship. Shoot. But my next athlete, man, that game-winning interception, Jordan White. I don't know if he played DB or safety, but he had the game-winning pick literally to call the game quits or however you want to say it. So shout out to him. He saved my pick. He's forever dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, bro. You did right for me. You came in on the right HU. Y'all are the real HU Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on top.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Sick.
Yeah, it was a big play. But I don't know, man. I think you gotta, because sometimes you make a play if you're at the right place at the right time. So I think somebody else. I'm a little biased, who I think deserves to be on this city board, but hey, talk about that later, Brian. My boy did all right last week at quarterback.
All right. You can talk about it. You got next one. We got James Lowry. You know what I'm saying? He the kicker. Tennessee State. 2 for 2. The longest field goal, the game-winning field goal, 50 yards. Game winner. And he 3 for 3 for extra points. It's hard to come by a kicker in the HBCU world that is
I was just about to say that. We do not talk about kickers for real. And
it's a hard thing to find a consistent kicker that can kick a 50-yard game-winning field goal and stay consistent is 100 at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That 50-yarder saved him.
Yep.
To be on this list. Because I expect you to go 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Points. You know what I'm saying? That 50-yarder really saved him for the City Boy Award. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
But if he hit that 50-yarder, bro, not a lot of people can do that, especially in the SWAC. So yeah, he deserves to be up there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. It's a lot of people in the league that's missing that as a game winner. So that's big, dog.
Facts.
Yeah. So Jerry, who your nominee for this week, man?
Hey, man, my boy Jeremy Musa, man. He started off a little slow, but he came back second half and went off.
See,
is that City Boy Award material?
Just like I told Kobe last week. I understand we playing D2 teams. I understand you probably played the best D2 team in America, but I can't count that one. I can't. That's not good enough. Like I told Kobe, he can come in the club, he can skip the line, he can come in the club, he can get free drinks, he can dapper everybody up. But it ain't city. So this what I told him.
VIP though.
Yeah, he ain't a VIP. Listen.
He ain't got no wristband, dog.
Listen. He would have got the City Boy Award last week if he would have won the game. If he would have won the game, he would have got it.
Mm-hmm.
But if he would have won the game last week, but he played a Division II, you supposed to do that, Jerry. You supposed to do that.
I got a question.
You supposed to do that.
Ron. Wait, Jerry. Wait, Jerry.
Hold on. Wait, Jerry. Wait. Ron,
hold on 1 second. I got a question, and maybe this will help with your explanation, Jerry, because I'm gonna let you go ahead after this. But what does it take to get a City Boy Award? What does it take for real? What are we looking for so that we can be on the same page? What do you think it means? Hold on. Is Jerry gonna go? Jerry, you gonna answer? You gonna let Ron answer first? Because I need to know. I need to make sure that we all on the same page with this.
I'm not picking him. I'm gonna let my boy Ron tell me what it takes, because evidently.
But you be having your opinion, friend, and I want to let you know you are heard and you are.
Yeah. So for me, is this? It's first of all, it's got to be a well quality opponent. Okay. I'm not looking at any. Do you like even last week? Richard wasn't on here. Because they played a Division II opponent. I'm not putting nobody that I'm not putting nobody on the City Boy Awards when you're playing that Division II opponent. That's just me. Like if Alabama playing like LSU and Grambling, and Crawley threw for three. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. And hold on, let me be if like okay. If we played UCF, Jeremy Musa, if he would have won that game, he would have been a City Bowl award because he did everything he's supposed to do to win the game.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they supposed to win that game. That's what statistically they supposed to win that game. On paper, they supposed to win that game. So on paper, when we play a Division II school, when these HBCUs play a Division II school, on paper, we supposed to win that game. So even if you put up 200, 300 yards, that's what you're supposed to do. It's a stat game. I ain't looking at no stat games. I'm looking at conferences. I'm looking at out of opponent play matchups and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking at. I just ain't looking at, oh, they played Division II, so he just get a City Bowl award. Oh, they played Division II team, he get a City. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do.
No.
Now you can get in the club. You can skip the line. You can get free drinks, but you
can't get no wristband.
Yeah, there you go.
So when you speak on the quality opponent,
talk to him.
We have these teams. We're playing SWAC teams, so I know we done have people get City Bowl awards when they're playing Mississippi Valley. They ain't won a game last year, and Mississippi Valley right now will lose to West Florida. I can guarantee you that.
And guess what? If they lose, that's on them. They're FCS team. On paper, they supposed to win. On paper,
because West Florida is a Division II.
Yes,
right. But on paper, the same thing we were just talking about. Appalachian State was supposed to lose to Texas, right? Texas A&M, right?
I mean, Power 5, Group of 5. You know, like they still an FBS school, so it's an upset. But like, ain't nobody gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, you're supposed to do that." Don't nobody want to schedule Appalachian State.
Right. And I can guarantee you, it's not a lot of Division I schools that schedule West Florida. West Florida was in the national championship, dog. Like national championship, nationally ranked. Them schools, like West Florida, will beat a lot of SWAC schools. Not one. They could be multiple. If you look at their roster, bro, they have Power 5 transfers. Like they have Oklahoma.
Power 5 transfers.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we're not that far apart.
So you're saying, Ron, there's no Division II program comparable to like our top tier HBCUs?
No, what I'm saying is this. When you playing a Division II opponent on paper, on matchup, that's supposed to be a stat game. That's a game that you supposed to have 300 yards passing. That's a game that you supposed to have 5 catches for 90-something yards.
It doesn't matter what school. You saying any Division II on paper.
You can't.
I just want to let you know what you're saying, just in case.
The HBCUs that we playing are mostly HBCUs.
Let me ask this. Who's the projected number 1 pick in next year's draft? Right, Caleb Williams, best quarterback in the country. USC. Yeah. If USC plays a tune-up game versus an FCS opponent, any FCS opponent,
give one for context.
If they play a Tennessee Chattanooga,
okay,
right? Okay, and Caleb Williams throws for like 500 yards, 5 touchdowns. Are we gonna look at? Are you gonna look at that and be like, damn, he deserves Player of the Week. He deserves an award for this week. Or are you gonna be like, no, bro, you're supposed to do that?
That's a
yes or no
question.
Yes or no question.
That's a whole different conversation because that's USC. That's the number 1 draft pick. We are a HBCU. Jerry.
That's negating yourself because then you could say the same thing about Shador and Travis Hunter.
Yeah, what did he say? He said it was harder playing in the SWAC.
He said it's the same.
He in 3 games in.
Yeah, he said
at Colorado.
So if that's the case, how can you say it's 2 different levels?
Because that's what you're supposed to do. Caleb Wilson supposed to get those stats.
So basically, Jerry, if Jeremy Musa does the same thing he did against West Florida, against who's their next game? Who's this week? Alabama State.
If he do this against Alabama
Then
State,
he'll get a City Boy Award.
Then he get the City Boy Award.
That's what he said. That's what my conclusion is. Is that right, Ron?
I got it. I get what he's saying, but my point is you can't group every Division II as they Division II, they ain't good. Because the school you went to.
I didn't say they was good. I said on paper, and you suppose that's what your coach say. This is a stat game. We supposed to be killing.
He said objectively.
And Jerry, am I wrong? Am I wrong when y'all play in a school like that? Ain't y'all coach saying that?
No, he don't say that. But I mean, some coaches say that. My coach.
My coach. Well, I know all my coaches did. Hey, we supposed to be winning by 40.
So since we talking about what you're supposed to do, me, you, I don't know about Kobe, but all three of us play fantasy football. What you supposed to get on your projection, is that the same thing you get at the end of the game?
First of all, let's not talk about fantasy football because you
see fantasy football is out of your control.
I let y'all
out of your control.
I let y'all do your thing.
It don't matter.
That's out of your control. That's out of your control.
If you play ball, you play ball. That's all I gotta say. You play ball, you play ball. And I know right now, Western Florida can beat a lot of schools in the sweat. A lot of schools can beat.
And Jerry,
Jerry Mason need to do the same thing next week and the week after and the week after that.
He is.
And then we'll see my boy on City Boys of the World. Because that's why I said I had to know. If that's what the level of playing field.
And the thing about this is, think about it. X-Man did his thing last year. He was on the City Boy Awards many a times, but I never put him on the City Boy Awards when they played at Division II school. When they played Albany, I never put him on there because that's what he's supposed. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to eat them up.
He said you don't get no brownie points for that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna let you have it. Albany is not West Florida.
I'll let you have it. Jerry, I know that, but Jerry, can I ask you this? Was you supposed to win that game? On paper, was you supposed to win that game?
But what game do we have on our schedule we're not supposed to win? Besides South Florida.
Well, we're supposed to win every game.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if you got a Division II school lined up and you're a Division I, ain't you supposed to win that game?
It depends.
Supposedly on paper. And
I played Division II. That's why I'm going. I played D2, so I done beat many Division I programs.
Now you know your program was on and popping when you was on that team. Now Jerry Winston ain't the same that was before when you was on that team. Now Jerry, come on now.
They are, but I'm saying I done beat Davidson ass 3 times. You look up in the stat book.
Oh, he said he didn't beat him.
I can understand
at 2 different schools, at LR and at Winston. LR went to 13, Winston went in 12.
Jerry, I can understand that. It be teams that can do that. But I'm saying this on paper. I'm not saying person to person, 11 on 11. On paper.
Okay.
Aren't you supposed to win that game? On paper.
But you are, but the game ain't played on paper though.
I understand that. On paper, you're supposed to win that game.
What you said, Kobe? Let's guide the children. What you said, friend?
I also don't want to be disrespectful to D2 schools. There's a lot of these D2 schools who really should move up to Division I. So I'm not going to disrespect them, but I don't want to rule out the fact that there are some games where the opponent who should not win on paper is a little more charged up because of who they're playing. It's sometimes that affects the outcome. The motivation is different.
Correct.
So was this a situation of that for the first half, at least between West Florida and FAMU? Or do you ask yourself, well, if I was to put West Florida in the SWAC for a whole season and give them a whole SWAC schedule, would they still be as competitive as they were in that one game versus FAMU?
Correct. And that was West Florida's first game. Just want to let y'all know that. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Kobe. I don't think they will be the worst team in the conference.
Oh no. That would be Valley. That
Yeah.
would still be Valley.
That's all I'm saying. So I mean, because I just don't like the disrespect to the Division II.
I ain't trying to disrespect. Now, this is at any level. This is at Group of 5, Power 5. Alabama's supposed to have a stat game last week, but guess what? It was a close one.
Miles needs to be brought up.
They were supposed to have a stat game.
Miles needs to be brought up. I'm tired of them. They masquerading as a D2 school. Bring them up, man.
Miles,
bring them up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. I think a lot of schools can do that. I think Bowie could do that.
Right. The facilities is the issue for me though. Like the stands.
Oh, the stadium.
That's my only issue with Bowie. But I would love to see them at the Division I level.
Yeah. Besides that, it's like the other facilities.
Wait. Pause this thing right here.
Yeah.
What is y'all ever heard of McKendree? McKendree. It's a college, or Kentucky Wesleyan.
Yeah.
Wesleyan.
Oh, Kentucky Wesleyan.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two schools. Okay, Google messed me up because it said that West Florida was 0-1, but they're really 2-1 because they lost to Florida A&M. They won against Kentucky Wesleyan 35-3. They won against McKendree 35-3. So then they get to Florida A&M and lose to 10-31. So all that being said, it don't seem like West Florida was like that bad. If that makes sense.
They ain't no bad.
Robin, they ain't no bad team at all. What I'm saying is this, Robin. What I'm saying is this.
I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying stats. You know what I'm saying? I do the numbers. You know.
Robin, you know you a gymnast. You know you supposed to get the you know you the best in the gym. You know you the best in the gym, Robin. You know you supposed to go out there and kill it. And you know that if you kill it, you get the City Boy Award. But guess what, Robin? It's amateur night. So exactly. That laugh right there.
Hey, don't be disrespectful, bro.
Y'all done said Division II. Hey, at this point, this is divisional discrimination. Divisional discrimination.
No, we're not saying that.
I'm tired of it.
We are saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I want this to go on record that I pulled out Benedict College, which is a Division II program. I highlighted them. Everybody was happy, and we're gonna just remote back to that.
Guess what? Guess what? If Benedict play FAMU, guess what? FAMU's supposed to win that game. I don't care how. I don't care. I don't care if Benedict go to undefeated for 3 years in their conference. FAMU supposed to turn them over.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you, Ron. I love how consistent you are.
I want to put this in less offensive terms.
Man, listen.
I mean,
because y'all watch boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When Anthony Joshua, that specimen of a man, lost to Butterball Ruiz, that was two professional boxers. But you know, Ruiz wasn't supposed to lose that fight
at all.
On what? On what he was supposed to win? On paper.
On paper, he was supposed to win.
And he got the City Boy Award then. Everybody was like, what is going on? I know that's right. Hey. Come on, Ryan. Take us home, man. Take us home.
All right. Let's go. All right. Games to watch for this week. We got UAPB and Alabama A&M. That game will be tomorrow at 7:30 on ESPN+. Then we got Hampton versus Richmond. That game is on Saturday at 2 p.m. Mississippi Valley State versus North Carolina Central. I think that will be a good trap game, because they do play all 4 quarters. Then we got actually that's wrong. TSU actually they 2-1, not 2-0. They play that's Texas Southern. Texas Southern play Grambling. This will be a good game. Texas Southern play Grambling at 3:00. Texas Southern hasn't won a game. Grambling just won one game. They just won that one game. This will be a good SWAC matchup for the week. We got the Citadel versus South Carolina State at South Carolina State. Kobe, I know you're gonna be at that game.
I am. Our first time playing Citadel. That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
First time in program history. We right there. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's nothing but a 2-hour drive. The most.
I didn't know that was South Carolina.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah,
it's a military school.
Military school for boys. Yeah.
I respect it. I was just trying to figure out why they call him the Citadel. I ain't never heard that.
Yeah.
For me.
One of my homeboys went there and came back with a uniform. I'll be like, yep, I would never go there.
I respect it.
Guess they got kicked out.
Couldn't pay me. PV play Alcorn. That's going to definitely be a good game right there. That's another SWAT matchup. And Bethune-Cookman play JSU.
How are they doing? We haven't really checked in on them.
They still ain't got their fits fixed, so I'm pretty sure they're doing the same.
Hey, good news though, they're almost done building those new facilities. They got the new practice field, the turf.
Yeah.
It's only 80 yards because they ain't got much room.
Right.
For everything else they're building, but it's still nice.
It's still nice. Good for them. I'm just hoping for the best for them.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that quarterback got hurt last week.
Oh no! Let's look it up.
Well, I hope they find another one. Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to have?
Ron do not care nothing about Bethune, man. That's
I don't. They are rivals.
He said, I don't.
I don't. They are rivals. You ain't supposed to care about them. The only thing you're supposed to care about is people graduating. As long as people graduate and get about that, that's the only thing I care about. When it comes to this football, I don't care. I'm low key glad Ed Reed ain't there because that would have been a power struggle.
Is he anywhere?
No.
He's sitting at home smoking them cigars. Sure, that's what he does
every night.
Y'all see that Warren Sapp is trying to join?
Yeah,
Dion in Colorado.
That'd be good.
That'll be good. Kobe shake his head. What's up, Kobe?
You don't. Why, Kobe? What's wrong? Let's talk to
us. I just hate the fact that everybody want to have motion for them now that they at a PWI. Like nobody had this energy. Nobody had this energy at Jackson State. You ain't wanted to join the practice squad
at all because he been sitting on the couch watching TV.
Come on, man! Like it's I don't like it. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, but I agree though. It's not a lot of people like all these celebrities. Like it was. I mean, I think Snoop showed up at Jackson State and a couple other people, but it was not on the magnitude.
Right.
It is now. Like Lil Wayne did not walk out Jackson State rapping like he ain't have no concert before. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's different because this crowd that you rapping to don't even care about you like that. Like they know who is that?
They don't.
And people where we at in Jackson, Mississippi, what? Come on, bro. They love Wayne. Like they would have loved that.
That's true. You are absolutely right. Yeah.
I do think it's a good opportunity for Warren Sapp. I ain't gonna lie, Warren Sapp, he be having some moments sometimes.
Yeah, he'd be a great coach though.
Yeah.
Has he coached before?
He said he got that CTE going on, bro.
Like he'll stop through with teams and like give them points for like a couple days and he'll go. Like he's never really fully been a coach. But you can tell like through the videos that he is a great coach if he would do it full time.
Right.
But Kobe did he show up at Jackson State though?
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm about to say.
He showed up at a neutral site game. Like wasn't it before like the Celebration Bowl or something? He showed up, or
I think so.
Yep,
something like that.
Yeah, so it might have been in the works at Jackson. To be honest with you, what you think?
I don't know because I feel like he was against coaching back then. Like now he's kind of like opened his mind up to it more because most of those guys they don't want to give up their free time. Those Hall of Famers, those legends, they don't want to give up their free time to coach. But I feel like he came around now. That money looking right, exactly.
Yeah, I think it was about that money.
Because what he's doing, I mean, breaking the film down is exactly what coaching is. You know what I'm saying? So he coaching people that's not in the room. Like He coaching a player that's on the field, but he's not their coach. You know what I'm saying? He already coaching right now.
And I kind of understand that because coaching is demanding.
Yeah.
The schedule is demanding, and for him to give that up when he's living a good life, in retirement, I get it, but I think the game's starting to call him back now. So
I don't know. I think he has some. I don't know. I've seen him in the news a lot recently for some stuff that ain't look too good. So I hope he
Not the scandals. We don't need no more scandals. No more scandals. I mean, take that over there to Colorado. Don't say that.
yeah, please.
We don't need none in the HBCU land. We already got too much stuff we dealing with right now.
They got the means to bury it anyway. So
right.
They're recovering from Brown, to be honest.
Look.
That part. Shoot, man. This game right here, I think this is the game of the week. Somebody need to get a W. That's how I feel.
It's gonna be awesome.
Texas Southern.
Yeah, Texas Southern.
Okay.
Yep.
Texas Southern and Grambling. As far as Grambling, you have Coach Hugh Jackson going on. I think his fourth year.
I think so.
Yeah, going on his fourth year coaching because
it ain't been 4 years already.
It's 3 or 4.
Who?
Hugh Jackson.
I'll look it up. Come on.
It might be.
I thought it was the second year.
Oh no, it ain't 2.
It's 2.
I don't think
it's 3. Gotta be 3.
I think it's 3. I think it's 3.
You can't. Yeah, it's 3. It's 3. Him and Eddie. It's 3.
He started in 2021. So what is that? 2.
No. This is 3 because he coached.
Unless 3. Oh no. Yes, it's 3. It's 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is 3rd year. So just like Coach Eddie George, man, like you got to get this ball rolling.
Yeah,
you got to get this ball rolling. You got to, get the gears grinding. Your players, you should be familiar with the players. You get your players in that who you want and what type of offense you want. You're an offensive guru, so you got to make that happen. As far as for Texas Southern, they need to win a game. This is looking scary. It's looking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man.
Yeah, because I mean,
who did they ever hire for their offensive coordinator at Grambling?
Who was it? I forgot his name.
We talked about it.
Wasn't there like a whole little scandal? It was like one
Oh
person.
yeah, Art Rouse was gone real quick.
Yeah.
I forgot. It was somebody in the HBCU community.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it. I think on here.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
but I don't know. I'm not like I don't know. Grambling ain't been convincing me the past couple years. I've been expecting. I actually expect a lot more than what has been going on.
The only thing I worry about with Grambling is defense. To be honest with you, giving up 30-something points a game. LSU's understandable, obviously, but everybody else, y'all giving up too much points for me. But offensively, Miles,
they're good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be what's the kid name? The running back Floyd Chalk.
Yeah.
They got 2 running backs now. That boy played so good versus LSU. People were in the comments saying he needs to jump in the portal.
Right.
Off of one game versus LSU, they have a legit offense. That Oregon wide receiver transfer, he's decent. He had the catch of the week versus LSU as well. That offense is good, man. Defensively, I'm just worried about it.
Yeah.
So like my thing is, if you can't win it off your defense, might as well win it off your offense. run the ball.
Get out.
They had a very
offense, win the game. Give your ball to your playmakers and don't lose at home.
They had a very high scoring game this last game with Florida Memorial. I mean, they scored 58-22. So offense must be doing something unless their defense was just trash. But still got to be doing something.
That's one of them D2 things.
That's what I'm about to say.
That's why none of them was on.
We can't talk about that one, Robert. That won't count.
Jerry talking about that one don't count. No.
They still did something. 58. Okay.
They're supposed to do that.
Hey,
I guess. Well, we're gonna see when they play Texas Southern, child.
But Texas Southern, let your quarterback play. You got a phenomenal quarterback. I don't know, just let them lose. Let them lose. Like let body lose. Shoot, open up your playbook. Like I know you gotta pull out some trick plays. Gotta pull out some double passes. Do a flea flicker. Do something. Do a fake field goal. Something. Something to win you the game.
To one of your points, like don't turn the ball over. We got to stop putting it so much on the coaches of Texas Southern. Andrew Body be giving the ball away a lot. For as great as he is, he got to be more careful with that football. He has to be more careful with that football. They would have had a win already had he been more careful with the football. He's not. He's great. We know this. He's so exciting, but he just got to be careful. And if he can be, then I think this will turn into a shootout that it's supposed to be. And potentially he takes care of the ball, finds his new weapon in Quay Davis. It may turn out in their favor. I don't know.
So let me ask you this, Kobe. So you saying you can't put it on the coach, but if you had a coach that was developing correctly, he will be able to make the better decisions with the ball, right?
How long has Andrew been in school now?
Is it 2, 3?
I think he's a junior.
3.
He should be.
Like at a certain point, like can we blame the coaches all 4 years? Like at a certain point, like this is who you is, dog. You just throw picks. Like,
one more thing. That's the case. Why they not developing the second guy up there? Like, hey, if you can't take care of the ball, we're gonna put this dude in.
That just might be the best option.
Yeah.
I don't know the backup quarterback like that.
He's a junior.
I don't know the backup quarterback like that. I do think they got a talented young freshman that was about to go to Jackson State, but he chose Texas Southern. Whenever he steps in the field, I think he'll be good. But I don't know, man.
Andrew hasn't played since PV because he didn't play the last 2 games. So do we know why? Do y'all know that?
Get hurt?
I don't know. I'm looking at his stats, and he didn't play. This other quarterback. Hold on, I'm about to tell y'all right now.
I'm about to go on ESPN myself.
Are you sure?
I didn't know that.
I did not know Andrew Body was hurt.
I don't know if he's hurt or not, but
HBCU.
Jace Wilson, to your point, Kobe, who is his quarterback backup. I think that's his backup quarterback because that's who played when they played Toledo, and then Rice. Same person, Jace Wilson. I haven't seen any stats from Andrew Body since PV.
Andrew Body got 18 for 34, 286 yards and 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. For this year.
If he got
for what game?
Oh, that's just this season.
Yes, but that's only one game.
Ain't no way that's one game though. 35 passes in one game. Man,
that's what he said. I don't know, but all I know is I'm looking at the game leaders from Texas Southern and Rice. This was September 16th. This is this past one. Andrew Body is not on this stats list. It is Jace Wilson.
What website are you on?
I just looked on the their schedule, the Google schedule when it pops up.
Okay, yeah, that's probably right.
Then I went to ESPN, and he's not listed on the other 2 games from ESPN. It just says PB.
Okay, it does. Okay, it does say that he played. Jace Wilson played against Rice.
What does that name
sound? So Andrew Body had to play that PV. What the first game of the season?
September 2nd.
And that's it.
3 picks in that game.
Yeah,
that's my point. Take care of the football, my boy.
They might have pulled him.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, hell, if my quarterback throw 3 picks, I'm pulling him that game.
Yeah.
So you pulling Musa?
If he throw 3 picks in one game, I'm pulling him that game. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then Musa supposed to be out
for that game.
That's the point I make. What you're not understanding is that's that game, but
just that game. Just that game. So that means if you come back and throw 3 more, you just gonna pull him for that game again, or you just gonna pull for the rest of the season.
He get.
I don't think Andrew Body is pulled for the rest of the season. I don't think that's the issue. I think that maybe because they were playing Rice and Toledo, maybe they were just like, okay, we want to preserve Andrew Body. Maybe it's not even like a he's hurt thing. Maybe it's a preservation thing.
I don't know. I got.
Robert, is Jason freshman? Did they say?
Let me see. No,
He
he's a
just sounds
sophomore.
familiar. Sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
That name sounds so familiar. Okay.
He used to play for some school in Texas.
What was the?
Paladin? Paladin?
I ain't never heard that.
I ain't never heard.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
So they played Rice. They played Toledo, then Rice.
They played Rice. Hold on.
They played PV, then they played Toledo, then they played Rice.
Yeah, they played Toledo, then Rice.
Who made that?
PV, Toledo, Rice.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Toledo put up what 71 on them.
Yeah.
71-3, and then Rice was 59-7.
My God.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised they got a lot of injuries.
Probably.
That's kind of chaotic to have those two games back to back like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's chaotic.
Not only
Why would you do that?
Mental injuries too, because that shit take a toll on you mentally.
That AD don't care about them. That's what that said.
Money, show me my money.
Yeah, that AD don't care about them. So
damn, that's crazy.
I don't even know what's wrong with Andrew, but I never heard him getting hurt or we're going to pull him. I haven't heard that because Scotty would have said something about that. Scotty would have been the first one to say something about it, but I haven't.
I don't know.
It might be. You might be right. It might have pulled him for not so he doesn't get hurt against these programs. I can see.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, but we haven't heard anything, so maybe it's a good thing. We'll know this weekend.
Yeah. We
will know this weekend.
We will know, but I just know I know I'm gonna be at this game. Definitely know I'm gonna be at this game this week. That's what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama State versus FAMU. 1-1, 2-1. FAMU is pretty consistent on what they do. Run the ball, get to the quarterback, contain the quarterback. This is a running quarterback, so you really got to contain him. You really got to make sure you guys stay in your lane as far as the defense. Play smart, play fast. That's really for the defense. Spread the ball around. Musa been spreading the ball around, been running the ball, been throwing it to every receiver. I mean, even though K-Dot is like the primary receiver, at the end of the day, it's like 5 or 6 people catching the ball. It's just not 1 or 2 people. So as long as FAMU be FAMU, they can win this. They can win this game. Bama State.
Go ahead.
Bama State control the clock. That's one of the ways to limit FAMU touches on offense is controlling the clock. Be physical on both sides. That defense is going to play fast, hard, and physical. So you got to be physical on offense. You got to be demanding. You got to run the ball. They do not have a passing quarterback. So their first thing to do is to run. So just go. Run the ball, god dang it. Run the ball to set up the pass, and hopefully you get a 15-yarder or something like that. For Alabama State defense, get to the quarterback. If you put pressure on Musa, mostly like the times, he can't throw interceptions. If they get to him, Musa can kind of get a little and throw interceptions. Get 21 points. I feel like Alabama State can get 21 points. They maybe successfully, maybe.
The only hope the boys got is Keyshawn Johnson. That's it.
And we ain't talking about the one on ESPN.
We ain't talking about
that Keyshawn Johnson.
You think 21 wins out?
I think 21 will give them hope.
Okay. I see that because these past when we played teams that were not FBS schools, we scored 28 and then 30. So I think that offense, they can score about 30 points a game, 28, 30 points a game. They got they deep at receiver.
I think they can score more. They just shoot themselves in the foot, Jerry. I think they can score 40 to 50 a game. To be honest with you.
Honestly, the potential of y'all's offense is just outstanding. Y'all really just stand in your own way. I haven't seen too much teams really stop y'all from scoring as much as y'all want to. Y'all have so much depth on offense, especially that receiving room is crazy.
Yeah.
Dog, somebody that surprised me, man, was Nick Dixon. I don't know if y'all been watching him, man, but he had a 100-yard game against USF. And I think he had another 100-yard game last week. Like, I think he might be the leading receiver in yards.
He is. He is the leading receiver.
And he's a guy that was a tight end. I think he played tight end. He was recruited to be a tight end, and he lost a lot of weight. Ended up transferring him over to the receiver, and this is really his first year where he's breaking out and doing extremely well. So I'm happy to see that for him, especially in the room.
Yeah. Definitely. How y'all feel about this game?
Is this one of those games that they need to win, Ron?
I mean, yeah. These one of them games they definitely need to win.
I think all these SWAT games is what they
all the SWAT games. Yeah,
right. The only thing that stood in your way was Jackson State. You done got them out the way. Don't slip up, please.
No, literally. Literally and truly.
Please don't be the person that slip on a banana peel.
They just itching. They itching for y'all to lose, bro. They is itching for y'all to lose.
Yes.
If you look at this game last year, Alabama State played us really well. Last year, I think the final score was 15-16, and it was like we won off a block field goal or something like that. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
So, historically, Alabama State has a great defense, and their offense is not really that good. But I think our offense has turned up the notch so much from last year that it could be a similar game, but it would be our points will probably be like 2 more touchdowns more than what we scored last year. That's what I can see.
Gotcha. Shoot. Talking about points. Oh, go ahead, Kobe.
Oh, no, I agree with him, man. This is a totally different team from last year. Much more weapons from Musa. The run game, something y'all wasn't able to do for the past 2 years. You look like you're doing it pretty well now. Jaquez Yant. What's his last name? Jennings.
Jennings.
For a while. Kelvin Dean. I mean, like, y'all are spoiled offensively. So, yeah, it really shouldn't be close.
Yeah. Definitely. Shoot. Let's see what we looking like.
Hey.
Y'all see that?
Ain't no way.
Oh, it's 3?
Ain't no
Do
way.
better. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Kobe. 0-3, my dog. You.
Oh, okay. No, I picked Howard.
Yeah, you picked Howard, and you picked all of us picked Alabama A&M to win that game.
They did.
Who the third one in?
Huh?
You said Howard and
he picked Jackson State to win against us. Look at
Kobe, be for real. Be
said it
for
was
real.
gonna-
Wow.
You just gave us all those statistics and compliments and acknowledgments.
Right. But I thought they had the advantage of beating y'all for the past 2 years. We coming back with a vengeance.
Come on, man. That's all right, though. Look, that's gonna lie.
I see what's like, man. Hey, Kobe type of dude, man. He talked to the game, and you find himself, baby. Like, I really make, like, I'm saying, I put a ring on it, like, you know what I'm saying. But I can't make you my girlfriend.
Look, I can't. I can't.
You got pretty eyes, long. But you can't
Give him all the tools, man. Just be waiting. Just be breaking hearts. I know.
I said it was gonna be a close game though. Like
he did.
I said it was gonna
be. Did.
So I gave y'all the respect in that, man. I didn't think y'all was gonna get blown out. I just, I thought it was Jackson State by a little bit. I was wrong. I can admit that.
All right, that's all right. Look, we're gonna move it on up to the east side.
But I can say, Robin and Jerry, y'all better be comfortable up there with that one loss.
No. Please understand. I'm never comfortable. I'm gonna always fight to the finish. Okay, what we just talking about?
Oh, okay, finishing. Okay. I was just testing you, Robin, because some teams don't like to finish.
I don't know what that look like.
Like I said,
I got a ring too. I don't know where it's at. Central still owe me because they said wait 5 to 7 business days for my ring to come in, but I'm still waiting. Mm-hmm.
I got a ring too.
Ron got a wedding ring.
My future wife.
Hey,
My future wife. That's my ring. Goddamn, that's the only ring I need.
I know that's right, Ron.
That's the only ring. That
Love
ring gonna
comes
mean
along.
something. So I'm gonna have the best trophy. I get to cut on my trophy every day.
Look,
go ahead.
I get my
that's what
ring.
they say when they don't be winning real championships. Anyway, let's go on into this segment.
Wow.
Into the
Robin,
Hey.
Robin,
Hey.
I was about you were about to hit exit left. Hey man,
Hey.
exit left.
You invited
You got-
me into this
hey,
space. I know how to
hey,
keep up. Don't
hey.
worry about me, baby. Look, come on now.
I like a little sad.
That's I be trying to do what I can, y'all. Y'all know I only have limited knowledge.
Hey,
So
Robin,
let me talk when I have my talk.
about the group. Look at him. He's trying to figure out how to do it right now. He about to kick you out.
He always send me a message to be like, "It's been a pleasure, Robin, having you with us.
Robin, it's been real good.
But
No,
we're gonna take the
so
show
I'ma
a
keep-
different direction."
Word.
Oh Lord, look, come on, Rob. What we got? What we got? What we got?
So Kobe, that you sticking to it now, Kobe.
Listen.
You got 3 mulligans. You got
This
3
week-
mulligans. Use them wisely.
This week gonna turn for me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This
I
thing
love
gonna
this.
turn around for me.
Where you
Okay.
This is good.
Oh, ooh.
He up at the top.
I think you picked some pretty good score. Oh, you got Graham over TSU. Ooh, okay.
I didn't do that. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't do that.
That's a
Okay.
bold.
Gonna turn around for me. I'm confident this week.
I feel that.
I feel you, Kobe.
We gonna be watching it. We gonna be tuned in.
Yeah, Robin. What you feeling like with your scores?
I feel confident with my scores. You know,
feel
I go with
confident?
the first mind.
You don't want to use a mulligan. You don't
Nah,
want to.
first look. Every time, look, I go with my first mind because anytime I change it, it ends up being wrong. So I'm gonna stick to my guns and let that be the reason. That's what I choose, and I'm sticking to it. It's okay. I'm cool with the outcome. Mhm.
All right, sure. I'm sticking to mine. You know, yeah. Just like that little meme. Is this yours? Yeah, that's mine.
Mhm.
I'm sticking to it.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna stick to that Graham.
Jerry, because no, it's you asking everybody else, but Jerry the one be on the fence. Because
see, Robert, how I did. I went down the list.
You did?
Yeah. Now we had Jerry. Are you sure this? You good with this, Jerry? Because you only got 2 more mulligans.
I was on the fence, but I'm 4-1, so on the fence must be all right.
Okay.
Might want you on the fence too. Hop on with me.
Okay.
Jerry said he rope a doping.
Yeah, I straddled the fence here.
Was it
I'm
just
good
me
on
and you that put no, it's just me and you, Jerry, that put Texas Southern over Grambling.
Yeah.
Oh, Ron, you got Gremlin winning?
Yeah, I got Grambling winning.
You got Grambling winning 24-18.
Yeah.
Wow. Why? What made you say that?
Because of the quarterback they got. Their quarterback phenomenal, bro. Like they quarterback the real deal. They quarterback. I don't think TSU secondary can keep up with their offense. Just to be honest with you.
So when we made this power ranking, why wasn't Gremlin up there?
You said who?
I'm not trying to joke, y'all. It was a serious question. We made the power ranking. Why you ain't have Gremlin up there?
Because Grambling doesn't have a good winning record. It's all about.
Remember,
wins.
he said he 10 toes down, Jerry. He did say it
It's
does
all
also
about.
have
It's
to do
all
with the
about
competition.
wins.
It does. Have to do with
Gremlin is 1 and 2. Why would I have them up here at the top 5?
But Tennessee State 2-1
2-1. They played Gardner Webb
and 1, right?
And 1.
But they ain't gonna beat Gremlin. Okay.
No. This is Tennessee State, not No, you talking about Texas Southern.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah. Okay. We on the same page, Jerry.
All right, yeah,
I'm not hearing Ron. Ron said, "I'm not the one to play with." I know.
We in the same car, Jerry. We in the same car. I want to make sure we all on the pre-snap rebuild. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right, Ron. 10 toes down. I love that.
Yeah,
You
sure.
said consistency. I know what I did.
Sure, but yeah, that's why I really that's why I think they're gonna win this game, because their offense is really good. Like if you look at them statistically, they should win this game. Statistically, they should win this game.
I do believe it's going to be a very close game, regardless.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. But true. Well, that's it. That completes our show. Shoot. I don't want to say no more, say no less, because we was going at it this week. I don't know what it was. Shoot, because y'all missed last week, and y'all just wanted to come this week, and I don't know what it was with y'all.
We had to bring the power. You know,
usually be a kumbaya.
On us. We haven't been here in a while. Come on,
I know. It usually be a kumbaya. Y'all are coming today.
Football started.
Pause.
That's why.
Hey man, all I gotta say is divisional discrimination. That's all I gotta say. I'm still
but I ain't gonna lie, when I come, it was disrespectful.
All I'm saying is, on paper, you supposed to do what you gotta do.
I understood what you said, Ron. It's okay.
This man said it's amateur night.
On paper, a 518
don't bring
to be the
118. Kobe, bring attention to it. Crazy.
Just like Robin laughed at it. Robin, she knows she the best in the gym.
I laughed tonight. I laughed of the analogy, but I still support my beautiful Division II program.
I support Benedict College any day, but guess what? If they come to FAM, they're supposed to get their ass beat.
He said 10 toes down. 10 toes down.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm gonna be on FAMU side, chin it up too. Woo, let's go. Hey, let's beat Benedict ass. But guess what? At the end of the day, hey, I went to PC. What's up with y'all boys? Sure, yeah. I got y'all ass beat. What's up with y'all boys?
I feel it. Hey, we'll see. We will see, dog.
Sure, we'll see. Kobe, what you got coming up this week, man?
Man, just breakdowns of the games coming up this Saturday. That's all. I think I might vlog the game at South Carolina State versus Citadel. I think I might vlog that whole day. So we'll see.
Okay, cool. Jerry, Robin?
It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm gonna be tuned into these games though. Trying to keep my record up, you know. If y'all watch a little bit, give them a little bit of energy, some good luck.
Gotcha. Jerry?
Work, dog. Hey, man, it's that time of the year, man. Everybody need compliance for something, so.
Everybody need help.
Jerry, I'm coming in the spring for golf. You got me? I told you I still got that golf dream.
Yeah, okay, come on.
I do support you in this dream, though. I really feel.
Thank you, Robin. Somebody really so. See, thank you, Robin.
I'm just saying, J.R. Smith.
Thank you. I'm inspired by J.R. Smith, and I just want to come back and, you know,
your clock.
I support it. Yeah, and the golf team great at FAM.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said the golf team is great at FAM.
Yeah, the golf team is great. We might end up winning the conference this year. But
exactly.
Ron,
yeah.
Your clock is up.
No.
No, I still got 3 years. They got 3 years eligibility.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Try that. You go to A&T and try that, but FAMU, we're not going
to. Why? Why?
You don't.
So my homeboy ain't gonna be like, hey, I got you, man. I'm gonna support your dream. I got you, bro.
I tell you, lying to you.
So you remember that time when you left your homeboys out there fighting for their lives? Remember that, Ron? Oh, all right. Oh, you thought I forgot? I told you I was gonna bring that up again.
Okay.
Right. You know I'm gonna leave your name uncertified on that certification list, just like you left them.
That man out here doing motivational speeches.
Hey, guess what? Next week, the pre-snap read feature Robin, Kobe, and Briz on top.
Wow.
I know that's right. Look, y'all heard about me. Good night.
I'm just
Good
playing.
night.
I'm just playing.
My name is
So,
Bennett.
Coach said I ain't trying to be a part of that beat.
I'm sick.
Oh snap. But Kobe, I'm gonna be like you. Going to FAMU, try to get some blogging done, try to put that up on Monday. But that's really about it. And this baseball thing, man, that's it for me.
Go
Dope.
Tampa.
Okay, sure. But shout out to the people in YouTube land. Be blessed. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you go on Kobe page. Blitz City Podcast. You know, he the mayor. You know, gotta support the mayor of the podcast and everything. So shout out to him and shout out to Robin and Jerry for coming through, man. They always coming through for me. So shout out to them. But peace, love, and be good. Peace out.